Almost.
And he played Monster because I've got nothing to wipe me out.
See, I can't remember any of
Yeah,
this.
this is the best bit. And then everyone was reaching his back. I had my experience. I'm really sorry, Richard. I read that totally wrong. And it came out wrong. We're not very good at this interviewing shit.
It's never going to work, this, is it? Fucking hell.
Ahoy, Scurvies! How we doing?
I was messing more of the
No, but when it cuts off, he just went, ha! And I really like that.
We're going to have to get one more person so we can do a trio of
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's hear yours.
Well, I can go. Ooh, ah,
Well, it's
oh.
weird, but between three of them, one must have had the deeper voice, strangely enough.
Did you want to start documentary on that last one?
Imagine it. You did the deep bit.
Oh, you did the deep bit. I've got a deep voice in me. Well, I've got quite a deep voice. Well, yeah, you did. Guess who too? I don't know who. I'll guess who too. Go on, play your guessing game.
Guess who two is new? Is it?
Yeah, I think he's now. You knew Guess Who too. Well, welcome aboard. Guess Who too.
Right, so do we have to guess? Do us two have to guess who the two
I don't know.
is?
Well, you usually try and
I was
wait.
going to guess who before, but not the two bit.
Kelvin,
Kelvin's
hello! What song did Guess Who do?
Ah,
I've
got it.
You got it. I can see you singing it. American Woman. I can. You know it like that.
Do you know what country they were from?
Guess who?
Yeah, you.
Woo!
You guess.
Well, I would have thought America, but obviously not now. Dutch.
Yeah.
Ah!
See, you must have known it somewhere.
No. What I went off, you know, the crazy Dutch, and they speak that crazy American. Hey, you guys, a focus Dutch. Focus. A focus Dutch.
Yeah.
I see.
Hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus, but I thought that was right practice on that,
That's one of the BT's things. Fucking hell.
You don't know what that's about. You have to listen to Hocus Pocus by Focus to understand what that's about. So that's Hocus Pocus by Focus.
I can remember us at work somewhere.
Friday, we were building. Yeah, we had Planet Rock, didn't we? Because we had a digital radio. And
that's where it comes from. They always play it. I can guarantee if you play Planet Rock now, that would come on at some point.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey, up, Kelvin. Right. He says, "Guess who? Do you have a beard?"
Well, I'm getting a beard, aren't I? Not a beard, but I
have a distinguished touch. I've actually got white bits down here, a bit like a Klingon thing, but you can't see because they've gone grey.
Mine's well white, but just yeah.
It needs a bit of manipulating your tash there.
Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? And I'm trying to do it.
Wax it.
I've got hold on, give us a sec.
Oh yeah, Guess Who the game. That's right, yeah. Remember Guess Who the game? That's the one, yeah.
Oh yeah. What was it about?
That's the one where you flip up, innit? You have all the pictures. And you go, hello, here's 2, 3, 4. Hello, Woocam.
Hello, Woocam.
Hello, Woocam. I don't know.
Does that mean Jason?
Does that mean...
see what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to do a tiny little tash inside a bigger tash. I don't think I've ever seen
a double one. Like the rigging on a ship. Like masts on a ship. Do you know how you have the masts on?
Exactly like that. Getting fair long, aren't they? You've seen how long it gets, watch.
I always shit at
that. Speaking of ships.
That's why he was saying, do you have a beard? Sorry, he's saying, do you have a beard, and now do you have glasses? That's how you played the game. Guess who is your name? Bernard.
Yeah, how do you do it? Like, so you've got to say, like,
you've got to, but you have all, you say, right, have you got glasses on? And they say no, so you flip all the people down who don't have glasses, and then you go along. I once went to a party.
You got a tie on or something.
Yeah. I once went to a party once, and some bloke said, I asked him what his name was, and I was off my tits.
Raymond.
And he said it was Bernard, and I didn't believe him. And he had to get his girlfriend in to prove, to legitimize the fact. Well, you don't get called Bernard when you're 24, do you? Do you know, it's like that little kid, that Alan that I met when I knocked on the girlfriend's door one time, and this little kid was there, and I said, what's your name? And he was only about 5, and he said, Alan. Fuck off. You don't get called Alan until you're 47. Do you know what I mean? Alan, little kid going, Alan, fuck off. Right, sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve. What are we on about tonight?
So it's nautical sayings or phrases or origins.
Nautical phrases that are still used today.
That's still used today.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
So I've been rehearsing, practicing. What's the fucking word? Studying hard.
Studying.
Yeah, I've not been swinging the lead like some.
Do you know that's one that I didn't find?
Is it?
Yeah, I just realised.
I have a guess then. What would you?
Well, swinging the lead, I'd say that's like for. Is it like for measuring that, you know, depth and stuff like that? Do you know, like when you because
you're on it.
Yeah, because another
why is it related to being lazy?
Why is it related to being lazy? Why is it related to being lazy? Swinging the lead. Because you don't have to go in. Because you don't have to. Well, you.
Right, all right. I know. I'll give you the full thing. Right. So.
Oh, I got there.
Boom. Fucking hell. And then. Oh. Swinging. Oi! Stop swinging the lead. Throw it in. You lazy twat.
So right. Yeah. So they were swinging the lead, but not throwing it in.
Yeah. Because well, then. And it was like with knots on it to get the depth of the
speed. Speed. That's speed. That.
No, that's a separate thing.
Well,
separate thing. Knots come from that.
Because that's where log. Do you know logbook?
The logbook is in the captain's logbook. Marking,
do you know what? Yeah, do you know where that comes from? They used to get a log, right? Throw that off the back, and then they'd have the rope with the knots on.
Yeah.
And then they'd see how fast we were going. They were going from that stationary log that the boat was being blown along, and they'd get the speed, and then they'd write that down in a book.
That's brilliant. I tried to work that out and I couldn't get my head around it. I was talking to somebody about it and thought, it doesn't make any sense for the knot. I understand the measuring of the knots, but how can it?
Yeah, no, they threw a big log off.
Somewhere.
Yeah, they threw a log off. And then that'd stay where it was, the boat would be going away, and you'd feel how fast the knots were going through your hands, and then they'd write that down and put it in the logbook.
Hey, speaking of dropping a log off the back, the poop deck.
The poop deck.
Yeah. The poop deck. That's where it comes from.
Yeah. I know about the poop deck.
Well, what do you know about the poop deck then?
Well, do you know why it was called the poop deck? Because that was the back end of the boat, right? You know where the cabins were and all that lot. And then sometimes waves would come crashing over it like that. And you'd say it's all washed out. Hence, pooped. And pooped.
Really?
Yeah, really, yeah. They'd be on the where the poop deck was, and sometimes the waves would crash over like that and just wash everything out, like knock everything all over its shore and all that. And it was known as, that's where the expression being pooped from.
Right, so I've definitely read a different thing. This is the one thing about the different sayings. Because that's where the French started calling it first. They go for a crap at the end of the boat and have a poop at the end of the boat. That was where the toilet was. And to the French, they didn't call it crap, they called it poop.
Poop.
Where's he going? He's gone, poop.
I don't know, man. That doesn't sound right, that. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's right, but the French... I just made it up on the spot. Yeah, French, and that'd be really funny, because French are just going for a poop.
Hey, do you know, 6 months ago when I first grew this stupid tash, I was at Walsh's party. Anyway, this little kid, I didn't know him that well, and he said to his mum, she says, "You know Uncle Damage, don't you?" And he went, "Is he a Frenchman?"
Because of your tash. Yeah. And of course you played up on that, didn't you? I don't change.
I thought you were brilliant, yeah.
We don't see Dove Fraz anymore. What's happened to Dove Fraz?
Barry Tickler's here. He's in the ass. What, Barry?
Was that chatting with me in an HGV?
Yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
He called for me last week, didn't he? When I was pissed.
Ooh, I've got one and all. Do you know when you were pulling the lead back in?
Yeah.
What phrase, nautical phrase is that? When he's pulling it back in. That's one we used to do. It's a nautical phrase.
Go on.
Pulling it hand over fist.
Hand over fist, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hand over fist. Very good, very good. It's very good. It's all hunky dory, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? And he crumpets. I don't know what that's on about.
What do you mean hunky dory? Where's that come from?
Hunky dory? Is that really one? That's David Bowie album.
Yeah. It's a song as well, Hunky Dory.
Hunky Dory? Oh, I didn't know that one.
Hey, was it good anyway? Just to go slightly off. You said David Bowie was on. Bowie.
Yeah, we're really good.
Was it good?
Yeah. Yeah, we're top one. Yeah, we're really good. Yeah.
Can you do a David Bowie? I don't think I can.
No, not good with David Bowie. I don't know. I'll have to get it. I'll have to get it.
No, I can't even think of a song to do. I can't even think what Hunky Dory goes like. I know it's the name of the album, but
I can't do it though. I can just song. You pretty thing. Do you know what I always fucking hated? When he did the little drummer boy with fucking. Why? Because he's just a fucking. He's not Dave Bowie, is it? You know what I mean? It's like, he just looks right shit.
What was the story with that? Were they playing golf or something? And they said, or am I getting mixed up? I thought they were like playing golf, and
can't imagine David Bowie playing golf.
And David Bowie was playing golf with Bing. I don't right. Stop it. What was I going to go do then?
You went far, though.
I was doing a step toe again. So playing David Bowie. Hunky Dory.
Right, so hunky, that's a nautical phrase.
You never guess this.
I'll never guess that.
Also, I double checked this and it might not be true, like a lot of them. But it's a good little story.
Go on then.
It's a road, a street in Japan. And there's a good term for it, they said. Let me find this, what they said. Yeah, it's a place where lonely sailors would go. Lonely sailors. Bagged up sailors.
Bagged up sailors.
And it was called something dory, but they ended up calling it hunky dory because it was easy. Everything's hunky dory. Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm not so lonely anymore.
Right. Oh, I didn't know that one. Well, that one. Head on, Pete Elliott's got a bit of insight.
Is it, folk? That is exactly what he said. He wrote that. He went, is it, folk?
Have you looked into it, Pete? No, I just don't believe it. Fuck off for watching these standards.
Well, I thought.
Hey. Oh,
God. Thank you, Phil, by the way.
I'm going to say, yeah, Phil says, love the hat, Steve.
Cheech, what A?
Cheech, 180A.
Oh, there we go. I've not done that for ages, that. Press one of them things. Yo, Phil. You're a good donkey dory, isn't it? Whether it's true or not. I see a lot of things, whether they're true or not. Some of them are definitely true.
Oh, it's there. Yeah.
Right, also, Pete Illingworth, you there, Peter? He said to me, he says, do you know the word shit comes from? It's nautical.
Really?
That's what it says. Shit, yeah. Or SHIT. I wish I wrote it down because I can't find it anywhere. What he said.
There's one like that for posh that's not true.
Well, this is one of them things that's not true.
Yeah.
So he's saying, kind of makes sense that a place where they put all the shit at the bottom, like animal shit, when they're doing the long sails and stuff.
Yeah.
And it stood for like I can't remember, but it was an
anagram because they said one for posh, which means port, out, starboard, something.
Right.
And they reckon that's where, but apparently it doesn't, and it's crap, and it's just all bollocks.
Crap. Do you know where crap comes from?
Out of your bottom.
Yes.
It does. I've seen it. Not yours.
Yeah.
Not yours. I haven't seen yours. I haven't seen Steve do a poo. Want to see my anus opening?
No.
What are you doing a poo? I always remember. No. This comes from this. I have to explain this. We had a dog, Jack Russell, called Betsy, and I was only a kid, and the dog was like there. And for some reason, I was there, and I just looked over, and you know, they have no tails, so I could see her asshole, right? And then at that moment, she farted, but she did an SBD. And this is burned into my brain. She went, ah! And it went. And that's both forever. All right, Pete. Store high in transit. He's not drunk, Peter. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, Peter. He's not drunk. He's not. He's sober tonight. Store in high transit.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded well, but I can't find it anywhere.
No, do you know why? Do you know why I don't think that's not right? Because that's modern English. That doesn't sound like ye old, like 17th century store high in transit.
The word transit doesn't sound right, does it?
And why would you put poo up? You wouldn't want to put poo up.
It was something to do with the, the for the exploding.
Why don't they just chuck it upside a boat?
Butt nuggets.
Yeah, fair enough. Can't argue with that. Butt nuggets, yeah. Or dog eggs. I always liked dog eggs. That was always a funny one.
Right, I'll leave you to the pressing the thing was, because I've started doing it now. We're both doing it at the same time.
Oh, sorry, Steve. Kelvin says calling caption Kirk.
Wait, no, I'm going to see this because I know what it was. Right?
So how come there's Klingons on the starboard bow, then where does that come from? There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Yeah, that's when you have hairy. That's when it sticks to your hair, doesn't it? On Jack Russells and all that lot. Klingons. Back to pooing again.
Yeah, we didn't get crap. It was somebody crapper. What is it?
John him who made the toilet.
Yeah. Is that true?
Is that damn real? I'm not saying it isn't, but I don't think that's true. Because didn't they say, isn't it he invented the first toilet? Or something like that. Like modern toilet.
Yeah. The Crapper, named after
Crapper. Yeah, the Crapper.
Johnny Crapper. Thomas Crapper.
That's Kappa. That spell looks like Kappa.
He sounds like he could make a really fancy French T-shirt.
Yeah, Tom Crapper, that's the one. Yeah, with two turds sitting next to each other, not facing each other. Two turds.
What's he wearing tonight? He's wearing Tom Crapper.
Huh?
Tom Crapper. Yeah, that's what he's wearing tonight. Yeah, look, cost me 30 quid. 30 quid. They weigh more than that, aren't they? What's the most you've ever spent on a T-shirt was? I'm going to go for a T-shirt, maybe £30 for
only if it's come from. I've had to get it from America or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But usually
about America. What have you ever had to get?
T-shirts. I like designing T-shirts. Look, I've got the ABC Warriors.
Yeah, we know you do. What's that one say?
ABC Warriors. You don't remember the comic 2000 AD?
Oh yeah.
They were on ABC Warriors. Anybody know in chat? You won't know who the ABC Warriors are. ABC Warriors, atomic, bacterial, and chemical.
There will be loads of nerds like you in here. They're into that.
Nerds. I frightened myself then. Kajagoogoo, they were a load of crap and all. Well, they were.
Yeah, they were, weren't they? They were rubbish.
Well, it wasn't their fault, though, was it? Because, they didn't have a lot of confidence, did they? You know what I mean?
Eh?
Kajagoogoo, they didn't have a lot of confidence, did they?
I'm missing something.
Well, they didn't like playing live, did they?
Kajagoogoo. I don't know what you're on about. Am I being
too shy? Oh. I can't believe you didn't get that. Oh,
I knew it was being stupid, but I couldn't.
Oh. Fathom. Are you trying to fathom somebody else, Steve?
You're trying to fathom it out, yeah.
Fathom it out. What's that mean? What's that?
Now I seen this, but I forgot to recheck it, so I can't fully remember. But is you're trying to work out the depth of it with the?
You're trying to, work out the depth. You're trying to get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
To the bottom of it, yeah.
Back to bottoms. We're back to bums again. So tonight we're talking about anuses and posteriors.
Anus, shit, crap.
Who shoot?
I'd never heard that before. What was it? The nugget thing. I feel like I heard it tonight.
No, I think that's the first time I've heard a bum nugget.
Bum nugget.
Bum nugget. It is a good one. I always like poo shoot as well. I always thought poo shoot was a good one. Apparently, Thorg approved. Well done, Pete. See, Pete's a fellow nerd. Right then. So, indeed, indeed, Steve Beatty, do you want to buy a VIP ticket for the Turbo Fight Night? Steve Beatty.
Very good. This isn't the right place for it, but it's a good story.
Oh.
We'll do it on Saturday night, not Friday.
Okay. We're changing the show from Saturday. We'll tell you after.
I got conned. Put it that way. I got online conned. I got groomed. I got groomed online.
What was it like being groomed? Did you?
It was all right
Can you
at
look at
first.
yourself in the mirror?
Yeah, no, at first it was brilliant. I thought, this is good. That's what grooming is. Hey, come in here. We like
Well, then,
you.
when you
Oh,
see
like
dog
Tash is
groomers,
brilliant, isn't it?
when you see
Anyway,
dog groomers,
eh?
dog groomers, you see like vans going around saying
Have
professional
they had to
dog
change the
groomers.
names now?
Well, yeah, well, dog groomers, you know what I mean?
They
Going
must
up.
have done.
Anyway, so go on. What happened? So what happened? What were they doing? What were they?
Saturday.
All right, Saturday. Right, you got groomed by a baghead.
Either it's a lie or I've been mistaken, which obviously is the case. Me land lovers. Land lovers.
Yeah, people.
Oh, yeah, me land lovers.
Yeah, people who don't like sailing.
Yeah, can you hear what I'm saying?
What?
What do you think? What's the word I'm saying?
Lovers.
Thank God for that. That's right. No, it's lubbers. Land lovers.
Oh, it is. It is land lubbers.
Yeah.
It is. That's right. Yeah. I've heard that. Yeah,
So
land lubbers.
We've all been saying the wrong thing. That's why
Unless the bloke who said it had a speech impediment.
Possibly.
Supposing, only if that could have happened, you could have had somebody like that who made up a catchphrase and had a speech impediment.
Could be true.
Yeah. Faceless Podcast is here. Hello, Faceless Podcast. Pescator, how you doing, pal?
Yeah. Right, where are we?
Yeah. Go on, give us another one.
Another very famous one that most likely isn't true. And it's one of them where you go, brass monkeys, and you go, oh, I know that saying.
It's not true.
It's not true.
No, it's not true. Totally
so
not.
What is the saying?
It's just sorry.
A brass tray that the cannons went on. And when it got really cold, it froze, and then they somehow fall off. Or something to do with that. Anyway, it's a lot about
the cannonballs was made of a different metal than the things, weren't they? Because they used to carry, like I said, the idea was that you carried the cannonballs, and they get so cold, the brass would freeze at a different temperature than the balls, and the balls would fall off.
But when you look into it, they all say it's not even true. They never had trays. It wasn't brass. No. It was a load of fucking.
It was, and I even had it, Steve. I even had it. Look. We're there. Saying Zuck showing it's not true. I thought somebody will come up with that one, and it's right there. They reckon it was made up in the 80s. That
I don't believe that. I thought, why's my name in that newspaper? It's the thing at the bottom. What have I fucking done now?
Stephen Beatty's froze the balls of a brass monkey.
Yeah, I expected arrested at some point.
If I had a speech, I was chatting with me. If I had a speech impediment, then I guess you can't say further than that. Hey, well, not if you can't pronounce your you can't pronounce your
F's and T's.
You dick! I can't pronounce them.
Hey, I can't even say it. If you had a speech impediment, then I guess you can't say
further than that. Hey, well, not if you can't pronounce your. You can't pronounce your.
Further than that. So you know, further than right. Forget it.
What's wrong if I stuttered?
Oh.
Do you remember that story that
Stutter Wrap?
Cookie. When Cookie and his mate, when we were rehearsing one time, we were playing for Arnie's band, and he has a mate called Hot Chip.
Hot Chip?
Hot Chip, yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on, mate. This rings a bell.
Yeah. And I says, because you were telling us, I says, oh, yeah, Hot Chip, we're out and all that. And I says, why'd you call him Hot Chip? He says, because when he stutters, he goes,
That's a order.
That's well funny, that. I was laughing for ages at that. Furs and Turs.
Oh. Do you remember that we? Oh no, it's no. Let's not do another stuttering story.
Yeah,
I know it's bad in it.
Oh, with Kenny. when I checked to see how bad his stutter were.
when he was playing the drums, I think it was for the cult song. You know, there's a stop bit in She Sells Sanctuary, and it stops and it comes back in, and he missed a beat. You went, you even stutter when you tap.
I remember when, because he had the worst stutter ever, did he, Kenny? In his ears, Kenny. And he's a good lad. We always had a laugh about it, because I went to check. He had a really bad one. And I thought, I'll just check. And he was bent over doing a wall. And he was bent over. I thought, I'll see how bad his stutter is. So I went up and I ran my fingers right up his ass. And he went, he went, I thought, that's a proper bad stammer, that, if you can. Oh, dear. Oh, sorry. Sorry, we went away one there. What's he said, chatting with it? How do you... Okay, how do you fit can elephant into an old Safeway carrier bag? How can you fit an elephant into an old Safeway carrier bag?
How do you fit? Is that spell wrong or something? How do you fit can? How can it? What?
Take the S out of safe and the F out of way.
Oh, I'm fucked to this, mate. Go on, Moz, you try it. You'll make a fool of yourself, Warren.
Oh, fucking hell. Take the S out of safe, so it's if, and the S out of way. How do you fit an elephant? Take the S out of safe, right? So that's A, and the what out of way? Hey, take the S out of safe and the F out of way. There is no F in way. That was brilliant. That was well good. Oh, well played. That was really good. Well played. That was I even shouted at it as well. That's brilliant. That I'm gonna remember that.
You were joking then.
No. I'd never heard that before. That was really good. That well played. That was
I like the way he's fishing rod going, I'm going to get any go on, he's going to fall for it any second now. I've got him.
That was really good. That's a right good one, that. I like that one. I'll have to remember that one. Well played. I got there really good. That was a really good got then.
Well, he's put it there as well, so you just fell for it as well before.
I know. If it had just shut me trap for 3 seconds, I could have come away with some dignity. Oh, well played. What's he called?
Hey?
Driving. Chatting with Baz, isn't it? That's right, yeah. Well played, Baz. That was really well done, that.
Well, bugging me backwards with a barge pole.
Right, no way. That's not... There's no way.
Where's that come from?
Bugging me backwards with a barge pole?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. We've always said it, haven't we? But I can't find the origins for it. It's got to be something to do with sailing.
Bugging me backwards with a barge pole?
Is it something I've just made up in my own head?
Bugging me backwards. No, I've never heard that before. I mean, I can imagine somebody saying it, you know what I mean? But it's not like...
Where could you have got that from? Bugging me backwards with a barge pole.
What's that one, John? John
I presume it's something to do with nautical, isn't it? A barge pole. Well, is the barge pole not for...
pushing barges off?
Canals?
Yeah, pushing barges off the side, isn't it, and all that lot. So it's I wouldn't call that nautical. Right? Well, they can just push them off. They can just push them off, and then they can cut and run, can't they? Just cut and run, then, can't they? You know what cut and run means?
No.
Oh, do you know? Just cut and, you know the expression "cut and run."
Cut and run.
Yeah, proper expression that. Oh, we just cut and run.
Is it sailing thing?
Yeah. That's where it comes from. It's a proper thing that comes from sailing thing. Do you know if you cut and run, you basically just cut your losses and just get out, don't you? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So is it? You're in a bit of trouble. You just have to cut it and
Cut what?
run with cut the lines. If you're in a knot,
Oh, you're on a boat. You're on a
the
boat.
sail, you're going to cut the sails,
And
and then just fucking run.
if you're in harbour, and
So it's only if you're in harbour.
no, you can be anywhere. If your ship stopped, the old ship stopped in the sea.
Yeah.
Just gonna chill out here. So what do you put down to stop the boat from floating away?
The anchor.
The anchor. How long does it take to pull an anchor up? So someone's coming, you cut the rope on the anchor, like that, cut the ropes on the sails, and
got it.
Got it.
You're in trouble. Just cut the anchor. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it costs a lot of money. That it's not something you do unless it's a proper emergency. Because they're expensive anchors, all that back then. You don't want to keep cutting your anchors off, do you?
Yeah, you've got to hang on to the bitter end.
Oh, hang on to the bitter end. I don't know. Let me think. Hang on to the bitter end.
You're very, very close to what we're talking about.
Is it something to do with an anchor or something? Or
yeah.
Hang on to the bitter end. Because it's full of salt. You know, like in the water. No, go on.
Maybe. But basically, it's the last bit of rope that goes onto the anchor.
All right.
From the anchor to the rope, the bitter end is the end that goes on the boat. I could be wrong, but that's how I read it.
Why is it called the bitter end?
It's just a word like beta or something.
Bitter.
Please, it started German for please.
Right.
Please, beta. No,
please, no. But well, what about when you're at a loose end?
Right.
You know when you're at a loose end? What are you when you're at a loose end?
You're all a bit lost. All right, so it's
got nothing to do, have you? You just got nothing to do, have you? It's just I'm at a loose end, really. You know, I've just
yeah, that's it. Of course, I'm at a loose end. I haven't got nothing to do.
Nothing to do, like.
So it's when one of the ropes is just flopping around in.
You're kind of there. You're kind of there. When there's nothing to do,
yeah,
there's nothing for them to do on board. So like, there's no wind or out. They've got nothing to do, and captain's got to keep them interested. So all the bits of ropes, they all have the frayed ends and all that lot.
Yeah.
Sort all them out. They sort all that. You get them doing all them. Sort them all out. And
so they're at loose ends.
They're at a loose end.
Yeah.
When there's nothing to do, you end up doing that. You're at a loose end, you see. Oh. Look at that. We're educating everybody here. Well, we're educating each other.
What's the one with the billets thing with you got nothing to do? Just brush up, do a bit of sweeping up.
Yeah.
Just pretend. You pretend.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Hicks. What? Why aren't you working? Because there's nothing to do. Why don't you pretend that you're working? Well, why don't you pretend I'm working? Exactly, you're in charge.
I know. I'll pretend I'm the boss. You're fired. I'd like that one.
We'll close it and go. Yeah, Bill Hicks.
Oh, Bill Hicks, he was a real son of a gun, wasn't he?
Oh, this is a good one, Liz. I learned about this. Son of a gun. This is a really good one.
Yeah, son of a gun.
Yeah, this is it. Does anybody in chat know where son of a gun? You won't do.
No, but it's pointless trying to.
Yeah.
You either know it or you're just going to Google it like I just did.
Go on, Steve.
So, son of a gun is when they did the long journeys, they'd often sneak a lady in. And in that long period, around about a 9-month period.
I'll have to do with a period.
No, there was no periods after what would have been done in the decking.
Yeah.
So the lady, she'd keep it secret because they weren't allowed to have babies and shit when they're there.
You know what? So you know what kind of ladies they were?
Prosses.
Back then, they were known as ladies.
Claytoners.
Ladies of easy virtue.
Yeah, were they?
Yeah, ladies of easy
one word
virtue.
for it.
Anyway, sorry, Steve. Go on. I interrupted you there. Go on.
So anyway, they'd have a baby in secret, and where they'd have it was in between the cannons. And so, and to name it, when this sounds like a lot of bollocks as well.
No, it's true.
Anyway,
If they didn't
a
know the
son
dad were.
of a gun.
No, if they didn't know who the father was,
That's right.
like everybody'd had a go at it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it. And then they didn't know. So if they didn't know who the father was, it was named as like a son of a gun. I've got one for you.
Go on.
Cup of Joe.
What?
A cup of Joe. A good cup of Joe. You've heard that? It's an American expression.
No, don't think I have.
Cup of coffee.
A cup of no.
Have you never heard that? It's an American expression for a cup of coffee. Oh, John says it all the time.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, good cup of Joe.
No.
Oh, yeah, good cup of Joe. This bloke, you know, they used to have rum and all that lot.
Yeah.
You know, and all that lot. Well, this new bloke came in charge called Joe, and I can't remember his last name. And he said, "No, we're not doing that anymore. We'll have coffee instead." And that used to piss them all off. And then instead of having the rum and all that lot, when this dick took over, they'd have a cup of coffee. So they called it a cup of Joe. Yeah. Well,
I've never heard that.
You know.
They're better off being 3 sheets to the wind.
Ah, that's a good one. I know that one. That's a good one. That,
I think they'll always know that one. So you got tipsy when one of the sheets had gone a little bit, and it's a little bit, and then.
Is that where tipsy's come from?
No.
Oh, yeah,
that's exactly where it comes from. That's what they called it. The first one was called tipsy.
Tipsy.
The tipsy sheet.
Yeah, and the second one. Come on, let's make up the second one. The second one is called
wobbly, a bit wobbly. No,
Diddly popped. Diddly popped. That's the one. Yeah, because the second sheet was known as the popped. And the pooped.
The poop was about to poop.
Yeah, but
so third one, and the fourth sheets to the wind is when you're unconscious.
Yeah, but what is 3 sheets? Where does it come from, though? 3 sheets to the wind.
That's it. From where if 3 sheets have been come out, they're all over the place, and it knocks the ball.
Yeah,
sheets.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 3 sheets.
So when people were drunk, they say, "Look at me, 3 sheets to the wind."
That's right. Yeah, because it'd be the same motion as the boat. That's right. Yeah. That's a good one. That one.
I've got one. Day after being a little bit hungover, they might get a little bit down in the doldrums.
I know this one. I learned this one today. This was a really good one. Yeah. Because the doldrums is a place, isn't it?
The doldrums.
There's 2 of them. Yeah. There's 2 of them.
Well, I think you might be wrong here. We might go into a little argument here.
Go, fight.
Doldrums. Right, so if you're in the doldrums, it's when the wind has gone.
Yes.
You're not going anywhere.
Yes.
And the place where it's known for, it's called, in the region's called the doldrums. Yes. Also, the doldrums, the word, is from dull.
Is it?
Like you on a Friday night when you haven't had a fucking beer. Yeah, so the dull drum, the dullness, the doldrums, the wind.
5 degrees north of the equator and 5 degrees below the equator. That's the doldrums.
No, it's between that. Yeah, but it's basically all the way around the equator.
Oh, right. North. Between that.
It's not. Right, so you're thinking it's just a line.
What was that noise you just did?
I'm really, I can't wait to hear that noise again.
Yeah, it was just a line. It's just a line. You made the noise of the line being drawn.
I'm getting a laugh on that noise, lad. I can't do it.
Oh dear. Right, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course. Yes. Yeah. I seem to think there was a line.
5 degrees north.
No, I thought you were going to do the noise.
I can't.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Yes, doldrums. Oh. Quarantine.
So in quarantine, there was Right, I genuinely haven't Googled this one because I think I've heard it's from they were put into. Did they have to stay offshore before they could come back on?
Yeah.
And something to do with the quarter.
No.
I'm really blagging it here. Go on, one. Go on.
When they came in, so they'd been away. I can't remember the region. I think it was somewhere near Malta or something. And they'd have to go and stay in a place, for 40 days. Quarantine is Latin for 40, and I forgot the teen bit.
It's a quarter, innit? It's quarter, innit?
No, it's 40. No, quarter. No, it's Latin. It's Latin for quarter. Well, you just say that, but it's 40. It means 40. I can't remember what the teen is. Oh, I heard it today. I thought, no way. And that's where quarantine comes from. It means it's Latin for 40, and then the teen means something else. And I can't remember what it is.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Right. He's a good one for you.
Go on, then.
Bottoms up.
I know this one.
Yeah.
I know this one. Yeah. We used to, with the press gangs. You remember the press gangs? So they used to con you, didn't they? If you accepted the King's shilling, was the King's shilling?
Yeah, they put the trick and put a coin in the glass, and if you accepted it.
Well, when you're drunk, because you didn't know it was there, did you?
Yeah.
And then you drink it like that, and then you get it, and you go, "Wait, what's this?" And then you've accepted it. Yeah. So all the sailors.
It sounds like a load of bollocks again, doesn't it? Really?
Oh no! I think that's a good one now because they did press gang them, didn't they? And all that. Well, a lot of batten.
Yeah, they did. At what point do you get a pint that has a coin in it, and you drink it, and they go, "Right, we've got you now." Like, fuck off! You put that in there, you dickhead. I'm not going nowhere with you.
Yeah.
No, we put that coin in, so you have to. Going fucking nowhere with you, knobhead.
Yeah, and then they hit you with the sticks. They hit you with the sticks.
They go, "I know, get the egg." Say, I bet you can't put that in your mouth.
I love that one. And then they put you in a room where you wouldn't have any room to swing a cat, would you?
We know that one, don't we?
What?
It's that, innit? It's down in the fucking hell, what they're called. Accepted the Queen's shilling. Or
the King, depends who it is.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. No, but swinging a cat.
Go on, swinging a cat.
Not enough room in here, swing a cat.
Is it not the obvious not enough room downstairs in the hall?
No, it's just if there's no room to swing a cat, what are they on about?
That.
What?
Why is there Go on, fill us in.
Oh, so you think they swing a cat around here?
Yeah. Honestly, I could quite happily do this at the moment with these five fuckers there downstairs. Sorry, Trudy. Jesus Christ.
I fucking hate cats. No.
I made up a new name for cats today. Fucking hell, what was it?
Bastards.
No, what's an arsehole and got 20 flick knives? Fucking cat.
Yeah, I hate cats. Anyway, Pete knows it. Cat of nine tails, Steve. There's not enough room to swing the cat of nine tails.
He's
disappointed now. He's not.
Yeah, no. Go on. What is it?
That's it. Cat of nine tails.
But what is it though? A cat of nine tails.
You don't know what? Oh, well, it's. I know you set me up. I know you set me up, but I'm going to go anyway. So it's what they used to batter him with, hit him with, and they got like leather straps, and they used to put beads on the end and stuff like that, didn't they? So they'd flay your skin a bit as well.
No, I honestly didn't know that.
You've never heard of cat of nine tails?
No.
All right. When you used to get punished, what they do is they have like a stick, and it's got like straps of leather coming out. They're about nine tails.
About 9. That's a good number.
Yeah. Not 10. Not 10, Steve. Not 10. No, not 8. Steve, not 8, 9. What a dick! What a dick! And
Oh,
no, I was doing so well then, weren't I? And then and they put all like
you sounded
these
so educated then until you got to the number 9.
and then
Fucked up at 9.
and then that's what they beat you with them. Because sometimes, if you get somebody over a barrel,
Yeah.
you get somebody over a barrel. What's that? What's that? When you have somebody over a barrel, yeah, you got him over a barrel. Yeah. I've got him over.
Is that from torture? When
Got him over a barrel. Yeah. When they used to get you with a cat of nine tails, they put you over a barrel.
And want your belly.
Yeah, or your back. You can get your back mainly because they wouldn't want to disable the sailor. And or a cannon. Put you over a cannon as well. And they'd have you over a barrel. You see.
Yeah. What comes after 8? I can't remember.
Ah, well, you see, but if all they had to do, Steve, would toe the line. If they just towed the line, they'd be right, wouldn't they?
Yeah. What's that mean?
Well, you know what that means,
don't you? So
you've done it often enough.
Why we're going back onto wanking?
Toe the line. Come on, BT, toe the line.
Oh, this is thinking it. Arm wrestling. Tug of war.
Nope.
No.
You ever heard the expression toe the line?
Yes and no. Go on, fill us in.
Right. If you get told, if somebody tells you to toe the line, it means you've got to do it right. Get in line. So what sailors used to do in the morning, they used to toe the line. They'd all line up on parade, and where the boards were, the planks, in between the things there, they'd all be shoulder to shoulder, and all the toes had to be all in line on that. All in like that, toe the line.
Very good.
And if somebody wasn't quite in line, or wasn't doing it, hey, toe the line.
A bit like Peter Illingworth, he's not towing the line again. He's writing silly comments, isn't he?
Yes, and none of them were true. There was no Roger the cabin boy. There was no Captain Suck Me Off, and there was no Bum Me Badly neither.
Or bugging me backwards with
bugging me backwards with a barge full.
Pipe down.
Oh, I know pipe down. That's a good one, that. Yeah. It's at night time. Yeah. You used to play the pipes for say, right, everybody's done all their jobs and everything.
I thought it was like a whistle when it's a pipe. It wouldn't be a get to bed, everybody.
Oh, they used to have. I mean, I don't know if they did it on boats and everything. They probably did have a.
Yeah.
Something like that. But and it's get to bed and shut the fuck up. Basically, pipe down.
Or if somebody was being unruly, they'd be sent downstairs, so they'd be told they'd been piping down. Get to bed.
Bugger off.
Pipe down.
A Piscator says blowing a hoolie.
Ooh.
It's when you're playing football, right? And it's all kicking off with fighting, and you don't want to get battered. You know how you get out of it? You blow a hoolie.
Go on. And is this like so it's a football thing, and I presume it's like a foreign player, and you.
No. Hooligans. I was just going for hooligans.
Oh right, yeah.
I don't know what blowing a hoolie really means. I don't know what.
Go on, Piscator. What is it?
What does that mean then? Blowing a hoolie? Or have you just? Or is it?
He's been silly, and we both fell for it again.
I didn't fall for it. Apparently, it's wind related. Loving my auntie's orifice.
Arseholes.
Say, look, that LMAO. Loving my auntie's orifice.
Hey.
Yeah, look, wind related. LMAO. Loving my auntie's orifice.
We've had that one before. That isn't. No.
Laugh my ass off. I can't believe that you gave loving my auntie's orifice even a second of thought.
Because I didn't see the LMAO bit. I just heard you say it.
I put it up on the screen.
You're scraping the barrel there, Warren.
Oh, I was scraping the barrel there, yes.
Scraping the barrel? What does that mean?
It means when they used to get all the meats and all that, you know, the other stuff, all the food and everything. You know,
All
they used
salted meat.
Salted beef, weren't it? Yeah. And when you were right at the bottom, you were scraping, getting all the shit out. There was nothing left. It rolled the shite, weren't it? It says, one for your next show, blowing a hooligan.
Not for the first time.
Oh, I had a bizarre image there with his rattle and everything.
His rattle?
Yeah. 1940s hooligan.
You're going on there fucking...
Oh, that's really good.
He's catching on
that noise. That's so weird, that noise. Does anybody else have to laugh develop at a certain age? Oh dear me. Oh, you just suddenly get a laugh and you make this bizarre wheeze noise. Like,
I don't even know what we're laughing at. I'm laughing at the noise.
Oh, I mean, oh dear.
I'm almost on the last one. It doesn't suit the giddiness now, but it is feeling blue. Where does feeling blue come from?
I know this. That comes from. Yeah, if the captain had died, or something like that.
I don't think it's just captain. Anybody on board.
Anybody? I thought, all right. And wasn't it? Did they put a blue flag up or something like that?
Correct, Amundo.
All right, see.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, getting good there, you see. Because, you know, I mean, before they died, they could have been under the weather, couldn't they?
I hear my ribs then. Under the weather.
Under the weather. You know what that is, under the weather?
I was a bit under the weather. Well, it's an obvious. You're stuck in the bad situation.
If you're under the weather, it means you're ill.
You're ill. So, why are you under the weather then? Go on.
Well, under the weather, and the terminology of that was there was one side of the ship that got the worst of the weather. You know, like it'd be like getting all the weather. And somebody who's on lookout on that side of the ship, it was the shittest job, and they get piss wet through, and they get all that. And they used to say it was under the weather. It also said that, and sometimes they get a bill or whatever, but that's when But the good thing is, though,
that makes sense.
Well, after that, though, they might have a good square meal.
Oh, shit, I've only just read this and I can't remember. Is it when they finally got on land, they had a proper meal?
No, not on land. No, not on land. Not on land.
There was something to do with finally getting a really good meal.
Yeah. When it had calmed down, because a lot of time they carry food in their pockets. It was really stormy. Obviously, you can't have that. But when it had all settled down, the plates that they had were square because it was easy to stack and easy to put away. So then they get a proper meal on a square plate, and it can always a square meal.
We've got square plates, actually.
Yeah.
7 bells.
Oh.
Now I thought it.
Like, I know this.
I'm trying to think how it's said, as in like, he knocked 7 bells of
shit out of him. It's a bell is a certain amount of time. You do bell every half hour. They'd ring a bell on a boat every half hour.
Yeah,
that's the one. Bing, that's the one. And you knocked him out for 7 bells. That's it.
And as he was going to get to 8, they knew that was the time.
I thought that was just go on then. I thought that was
by the time they've done this, the 7th one, they knew the 8th one. It was something like that was time to not kick off, or it was Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I know 7 bells. Every half hour they used to ring the bell, didn't they? And then when they knocked 7 bells out of him, I thought that meant he was down for like 3.5 hours.
No, we're obviously mixed up with this one. But
Yeah.
it's a period of time. You're right. It's definitely a 30-minute. It's something to do by the 7th one. You knew something was going to happen because it was how many minutes is that? Is it
3.5 hours?
No, yeah, it was so on the 4th hour. Forget
bells.
it. Barry's back. So I've always been on the roll blower, has it, missus?
Oh, I didn't know that one. I tell you what, I've got one. Was it Shiver Me Timbers?
Shiver me timbers. To shiver. Are you playing in pieces
Well,
of wood?
no. You know the expression, oh, shiver me timbers, you know. But
Yeah, but how's it said?
shiver didn't mean shiver back then. Shiver was a different word.
Yeah, that's what I mean to playing.
No.
To shiver something, no.
Shiver.
Shiver it off.
When shiver, it meant break into pieces back then.
So shiver me timbers.
Well, me timbers, you know. So it brought me timbers to pieces. You know what I mean?
No,
so it's just an expression. It's just an expression. It's just that it's it's just like sailor's oath, shivering my timbers. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's so bad it brought me timbers. Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. I just remembered it. Get cracking.
Ooh, right. Let's get cracking. Come on,
Let's get cracking. Get cracking.
Let's get cracking. Cracking the whip.
No. It's off. It was off old mail ships, and our mail ships had to deliver everything on time. The mail and everything, get it all around the world and everything
Honestly,
like that.
I thought you meant like boy and girl. Female ships and male ships.
Get cracking.
Sorry to go off, but our ship, the Sadu that we just bought, the boat, that's a male. That's male.
Male? How do you have male and female?
Most ships are female. They're not like they call it a she.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a woman, the lady, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's named and it's a bloke, a Sadu. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
So I don't know, but what? So there's no like defining thing that makes a male or just because it's called a girl's name.
Just in general, the women.
He hasn't got a big cocker out like hanging down underneath of it.
Well, you think it would be the other way, with the big,
Or sticking up.
Yeah. Morning glory and all that.
Yeah, catamaran. That could be female one, couldn't it?
And my final one is the trade winds. It's not even a saying, but the word trade, like commercial, commerce, and that trading.
Yeah.
All that is from trade is in the path. The winds come down. Only got the doldrums, like you said before, goes round the equator.
Yeah.
The trade winds come down, and it's a.
On what?
So the word trade, as in trading and commerce and things like that. Right, this is really boring. It's the worst one I've come up with. And it's the last one as well. Stop me speaking was.
Stop speaking!
Right, thanks. Thank fuck for that. Let's get back to arseholes.
Oh, I've got one. Footloose.
Fucking hell again.
Aha!
I've seen it and forgot it. Footloose. I remember thinking, oh, that's a good one, Footloose. Yeah. They're not fancy free as well. Go on.
The bottom of the sail is called the foot.
Yeah.
And then if it comes loose, when it's flapping around, it's said to be footloose and fancy free. Well, no, not footloose. No, that's not right. I've said that wrong. That's not right.
Well, you press Barry.
It dances randomly in the wind. Here's one for you. You know how Scottish people say you can? Yeah, you can. Imagine two blokes called Ken having a conversation. You can, Ken. I can. I do, Ken.
Hey.
Hang on, we got. What was the one I was saying?
Now you're on about.
I was saying one then before, and you rudely interrupted.
Did I? No, you did it. Footloose and fancy free.
No, the one before that. I remembered one. Oh,
I'm sure that was it.
Oh, there's one.
All right.
Oh, what was it? There's one I remembered. I do have some notes here, but it's not on here. It's one I remembered. Oh, what were we on about? Oh, bugger, bollocks, pig, damn.
That's right, anyway.
Yeah,
Right, let's call this a day. That's going a lot of fun. I've enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that. That went really quick. That was really good. Right, thank you very much, folks. So, on Saturday, that's when we're going to be doing our shows, not Fridays, because someone likes to go to the pub. But whilst I want to go out with me mates,
I want to be 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah. So it actually works better for me anyway because I don't have to rush around so much with our bill and that lot. So it works miles better for me. So the Friday show is now being moved to the Saturday show. 8 p.m.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Yeah. 8 p.m. on a Saturday night. Saturday night. Who sung that? Baby. Who sung that? Come on, chat, see if you can beat him. Who sang Saturday Night and be getting burned? This is from a Heavy Metal Warrior.
Yeah, baby.
I think I'm right. No, I haven't. I've got it right.
Wingfield.
Wigfield. He put Twigfield. That's put Twigfield.
Wingfield.
Wigfield.
Wigfield.
Does it sound right now? Does it? Wigfield?
No, it doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Right. That's the Bobby Short one. A splinter group of IKEA. Twigfield. Oh, for fuck's sake, Baz.
Right, let's call it a do on that. Thanks for ruining the end of the stream.
Yeah, well done for that one, Baz.
That was such a good laugh, and you went and come out with that shit.
Baz the bastard. That's what you're going to know from now on. See you later, everyone. See you on Saturday, 8 o'clock. Baz, you bastard. Fuck.